Okay, we're streaming live on YouTube. And hi, Henry. How are you?
Me too. I had to get out of the apartment and start moving. So it was the second time I left. I wanted to show you this.
And you can actually play it. Oh my God.
It was my dad's.
That's so cool.
He had the same back problem. So, yeah.
I do not.
I love
I'm
that.
not a NAGA guy.
Okay, hello everyone on Zoom and in the Gampa. I just typed the date when I got us streaming live on YouTube and remembered it's Valentine's Day. So happy Valentine's Day, everyone. Glad that you're here tonight celebrating your Valentine's Day with Lamrim class. That's awesome. I hope your day, and not just your day, but your entire life is filled with love and joy and happiness and peace. All the good stuff. Hi, Julie. It's good to see you. Hi, Patty.
That's probably the least nice canopy that we have above Geshe's throne. And there's a kind of turquoise colored one that used to be like in that place in that big concierge desk in the front, back inside there. I don't know if it's still in there. And in the basket with the throne dressings, there's one that's in the blue and yellow and red brocade like we have here. And it's something that, you know, I always, every now and then I think about it, I've never acted on it, but it would really be nice to switch it out. Yeah, that kind of turquoise one was hanging in the lobby for a while, like in front of his peak in there.
Looks like Geshe has arrived.
Okay. Please turn to page 35 in the Go Prayer Book, and we'll recite the 7 Limb Prayer. Gosum gu pe gone cha zelo nye sham yi tu cher di ma lu bu to mene sa di tun tam che shak ke pa ge wa nam la je yi rong korwa ma ton bar du le june do la cherki kolo korwa dang da zhengen nam jiang chu chen for ngo. Then turn to page 97 and 98. We'll chant the short mandala offering and then the request to turn the wheel of Dharma. Saji perki shushin metog tamri rabliji ni degen padi sangye jingdu mikte ua idoku namdak shingla chepashok jetsun lama Dampakyanam kichukukala kense jujintri jitar tsampe dujetsima la sabgercheki chapawab to serve idam guru ratamadalakam niryatayami. Now Geshe will lead us in the refuge and bodhicitta prayer.
Sanje chodan soje chodan chanjo. Dage chushe jebe sonam je dola penje zanjeno. Sanje chodan soje chodan la chanjo. Dage chushe jebe sonam je dola penje zanjeno. Sanje chodan soje chodan la chanjo. Dagi chushin jebe sunam jayando la benya. Lada la mebe la mebe aji omodo jaje la zo chushin chola chawa chawa. Sanjaya sura rabda shije devi jama nida shije tambe shije jine diri shije. Namo ala ega danu da ne shige ya jama da da mi ega danu dowa kunje dana jina ma tamje kenda. Shue ten to kange tuzi nyasu. Dawa dan jama me. Good evening. Good evening. Continue the topic. We are studying this book. We are studying. I'm kind of trying to explain explain the book. So this is, if you are not familiar, this is a commentary by His Holiness Dalai Lama on the book. Is called like Guide to Buddhist Way of Life. So that book has been written around 8th century by Indian master Shantideva. That book is part of Mahayana teaching, and Mahayana teaching and so much emphasize achieving one's own happiness and opening up one's heart, or like walking or dedicating one's life for the betterment of other sentient beings. So it has 10 chapters. Main subject of this book is called 6 Perfections, which is main bodhisattva practice. Sometimes it's called bodhisattva deed, bodhisattva practice. After you generate altruistic attitude, so then what kind of practice that one should engage in order to further development of bodhicitta. So then one should engage into the practice of 6 perfections. So this one, the perfection number 5 or 6. Something of number 5, profession number 5, which is like concentrations. Sometimes they're translated into English like single-pointed meditations. Sanskrit is called like samadhi or samadhi. Sanskrit or samadhi. So I've been reading this commentary, so and trying to explain what His Holiness how His Holiness commenting on the root text, okay? Now here, start with here. Sempa Sampo. Sempa means, awareness, consciousness, mind. These are all synonym, different name, but all means same thing. Sempa Sampo. Sempa means, like the mind. Literally means mind. Sampo means gentle mind. Deji tang gado yongchi jungu teginas. So what he's only saying, based on this root text, Guide Buddhist Way of Life, gentle mind is the origin or source of joy, happiness, all of that. Something we need to analyze. Ultimately, the Shantideva said that if we put some effort, we all can become warm, kind, compassionate. We all have same potentials. But especially if you have bodhicitta, it's much better. Amount of like courage that generated by meditating on bodhicitta is like really amazing. Like all this little problem here and there is become almost nothing, because so much. Yeah, the life itself is complicated. There's no life is perfect. Every life comes with the complications. So then on top of that, our mind, the way we perceive, the way we interpret it, so then things get much more complicated than it's supposed to be. So I think the gentle mind is the best method or technique, or it's also His Holiness is the source which brings more happiness. So then not just that, also gives you a lot of courage. When you read some other text, and it says very clearly. If particularly if you have bodhicitta, you manage to generate bodhicitta, that's the best. 10 years, that bodhicitta is not realized. Sometimes compassion, no wisdom, then you get trapped. Or sometimes you have wisdom, no compassion, that's also not good. So wisdom and compassion is like 2 wings, then you can, the bird needs, in order to fly, the bird needs both wings. So it's like bodhicitta and wisdom, and it's like both wings. And in this case, even though you worded like wisdom, but this is very particular wisdom. It's not just any kind of wisdom. So wisdom is also part of the mental factor, mental factor. So it has ability to distinguish between right or wrong. So that mind is called wisdom. So namjoki number means able to distinguish. Distinguish. That mind is called, or thought, awareness is called wisdom. Share of the thought this is not just gentle mind or altruistic attitude. This altruistic attitude is powered by wisdom. Wisdom. In this case, the wisdom here, the wisdom knowing how to use on the feature on this table clock. That's also wisdom. So wisdom eliminates ignorance, meaning not knowing. If you don't know something, you learn, so their ignorance is no longer there. Their ignorance was eliminated by education, because now you do know how to use. Before you don't know, that's called ignorance. So then you ask someone, maybe read maybe most people don't read the instructions, they just throw instructions. So then they break things. So some people, a lot of parents, they read instructions, then they put it together quite well. So like ignorance is a fancy word, but meaning is like not knowing something. Of course it's become problems if you don't know. Knowing is better, Knowing everything is probably much better, but that's hard to achieve. So here now, what this wisdom indicated, this wisdom there in Buddhism is called true truth, conventional truth, ultimate truth. Conventional truth that we see everything, like ultimate truth is like a little deeper. And it's called like Sanskrit is called shunyata. Sometimes shun can be peace. This is Sanskrit word. So this, and even nowadays, I think day-to-day life language, they do use that word here, there. And sometimes it can be like zero. Right now it's not zero. It's filled with numbers, everything. We have, it's not zero. The mind is not like, there's hardly any zero. Everything is something solid, here, there, which direction we look, so we are just stuck. We can't go deeper level, we just stuck. So, Nang Tong, Nang means appear, perceive. We don't see things based on, because of absence of something, that's why we see things. We see things because it's absent.
Absence.
What is the meaning of absent?
Like, it's not there.
Yeah. No, that's not how we see things. We see things, something that are absolute, independent, concrete. We don't see based on understanding of absence. We see things based on absolute. That become problems. Then we think about absence, then we don't see things. Then we fall into nihilism. That's another problem. So when we focus on the appearance, then we can't really see the absence. So that's like now, see, tong, absence. So same here. When you think about me, John, you don't see John based on understanding of absence. You see John based on understanding of absolute existence. So that become problem. So nang tong. So this is this wisdom. So once you experience that, once you're able to understand by reading, then thinking, then deeper thinking, so then ultimately it's like it's your perceptions. It's your that's all. It's all boils down to your perceptions. Maybe there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, all 9, 10, 10, hundreds. This all number is your perceptions. Ultimately, it's zero. It's zero. But we don't see. That's called ultimate truth. Seeing is no problem, but believing in, or then it leads more, more like complications. So right now we don't experience merely label self. Our understanding or experience of self is something concrete, solid, absolute. So that is not great news, great news. So we merely label, like we have almost no experience. So me become Geshe, Gelek. Gelek was given by name, they given by somebody else. When I was born, I have no name. I could be anybody. Then somebody decided to call you Gelek. So then I finished my old study, so then I become, they call me Geshe. It's all label based on these appearances. So now whenever I think about myself associated with that name, and I don't think based on absence. I think based on something solid. So then that's why I get stuck. I can't get to the shunyata level. It's all concrete, absolute. So then, then based on that, so many things been projected, become attached, then goes on then goes on and on. All my friends, something to think about. Okay, the truth, conventional truth, ultimate truth. That's one way to say. Another way to say, absence and appearances. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. It's not different. It's the same thing. Right now, I'm having a lot of difficulty, even when I try to meditate, and I can't get both. I can't think both in the one object. I lose when I think about existence. I lose absence. When I think of absence, then I lose that existence. That's what's called middle way, free from two extreme view. Nihilism, one extreme view, another extreme view is like so much been projected. It's not there. It's just you just projected there. It's not there. Then how come if you project it? Then how come so many different types of emotion rise? How? Because everything's been projected is not true, then how that all kinds of thought and emotion rise? That's how it rises. So seeing like, but of course there's conditions. It's not just, there's so many conditions that contributed to that. So side of the room, not much light. You see some object on the ground, and you thought, oh, that's cockroach. Then eventually that object is moving. That reality, that's piece of bread, just piece of bread. So then you projected everything. Early morning, not much light, outside, rope, coil like snake. When you look, we don't take time. We just react right away. We don't take time. If you take time, maybe all this emotion may not rise. Fear, anxiety about snake. And you don't analyze. The first thing you see, you just believe. You see there's like snake, then you think there's snake. So turns out that's just piece of rope. So what contributed? Yeah, not much light, early morning, you're all a little worried about their snake outside. Many things contributed to see something is not. So that's 100% mentally projected. Snake's not there, then how come you see snake? Oh, now see, it's the perception, it's the perceptions. So you don't have to go through this, experience of fear, anxiety, maybe screaming, I don't know. This all can be prevented if you take your times. So then analyze, maybe that can be prevented, but sometimes people do experience those emotion things. So there's one extreme view, middle way, free from those two extreme view, meaning level that you think it's not absolute. No, it's like a call. It's called prayer will. Now you see, I see prayer will. Someone who has no clue, I'm not sure, they see some object, but they don't know what it is, what they call. Did they see prayer will or did what they see? The level is needed. Level is needed to understand things, but it's merely level. It's merely call, So, because this grip, not just grip, very tight grip on self, unfortunately, we have no clue. We just go along with that. We have never analyze. So we just go along with that, and we project so many things based on that as understanding. So we don't dig deeper. So that's why it's hard to reach shun, peace, hard to reach peace, and hard to reach the understanding, appearance, absence, same thing. It's just one coin, two different sides. But here now, absolutely two different coin, like that. Okay, this is the wisdom talking over here. That kind of wisdom, power, the altruistic attitude of bodhicitta. Okay? Tini shara jirana jivilo sambuji mazan dowa simje tamje dungale troshes. Dowa, migrator beings. Yeah, we've been migrating. According to Buddhism, since we begin this time, we're just going like that. That's called migrator being. There's a term, the meaning of that term is like basically just moving all the time. Dowa. Sim, mind, ji means those one who possess, ji means possess. Someone who possess thought, awareness, called sentient beings. Tamje dungale trashi. Dungal, in Sanskrit we call tuka. So then here in the West, the English term is called suffering. I changed that because I usually call complications. It's nothing to do with pain. It's nothing to do with the pain. It's just complicated. It's not. When you hear this word suffering, if you start to think some kind of pain, then there's not the good best translations. It's more like complications. Dungale troshes. Troll means free from the complications. Rani ngomba zoba tsanja debi lochins. What is bodhicitta? Bodhicitta is the wish to achieve full enlightenment in order to liberate all other sentient beings from these complications. Sometimes we just wonder, I wish I could be cat. Or there will be less complications. Take nap all the time, no matter what kind of weather doesn't affect, take nap. Cat has complications. We don't understand their complications. Oh, so no matter where, like, oh, maybe how about celestial realms? Yeah, they also have complication too. Mm. Mm. Yeah, human, we have complications. So nobody is free from complications. Only state that's free from complications is called liberations. Nirvana, that is the state, they have no more complications. So so what is bodhicitta? Bodhicitta is the wish, not just wish, intense wish to achieve full enlightenment in order to liberate all sentient beings from the complication. That is bodhicitta. How you develop that? Through meditations, knowledge, wisdom. Right now, we all have compassions, but it's not reaching every living beings. Why? Maybe our understanding of complication doesn't go deep enough. We thought our understanding of complication is not deep enough. Therefore, Buddha taught Four Noble Truths. The first teaching the Buddha offered after his enlightenment is called Four Noble Truths. Then the first one is truth of suffering. Probably it's good, like Four Noble Truths is showing you don't need to feel down, feel sad. There's way out. There's way out. If you're looking for way out, there is way out. That's why Buddha taught the Four Noble Truths. Every complication, problem caused by something. It's not like it's caused by something. It's not like it just happened. Nothing just happened like that. Nothing just happened. That's what we say. Oh, it just happened. Nothing just happened. Everything happened due to cause and conditions. So now you recognize, oh, it has cause and conditions. Now your attention switch from suffering to cause. So then from there, your kind of attention switch to freedom. So now from there, then your attention switch to the method or like technique how to achieve freedom. These are the Four Noble Truths. This is how he laid out. Understanding of problems, or if you just it just happened, so then your solution will be very, very limited. Meaning, and for you may not achieve freedoms from that problem because your understanding of the problem is very limited, and you don't believe it caused by something, you believe it just happened like that. So then there's nothing you can do. So the Four Noble Truths is like that, okay? Dunga le taji rayung da shenbenji lo de tsawa nije. So what is the root cause of bodhicitta? It is compassion. Nije is compassion. So the last Wednesday we have discussions, compassion. I'm not sure how the compassion been understood in the West, based on your culture, how you define compassion. What is the definition of compassion? How you define compassion? According to Buddhist philosophy, that the compassion has definitions. How you define compassion has definitions. That's how we study compassion. Something to also think about, so we need something to think about. What do you mean compassion? How you define compassion? Compassions. Dungaji dowa simje tamje na shimba tobe tsenas maswebe chamse. What he says, that he's only saying, what is compassion? What is the root cause of bodhicitta? That's compassion. What is compassion? In definition, Tibet is kind of long. Rangi mi yu tu chubi, dungaji nawe, simjala mini, dungaji tantuji namba tsewa. But His Holiness sums up in few words here. Dungaji ndowa simjan narshimba tobetse, once you see, witness somebody is going through difficulties, either like physical, emotional, mental. Nowadays, there is more a sake of development. Our life become more complicated than easier. It become easier for 1 inch. It become more complicated 1 feet. So that's the truth. Sake of development. New type of fear, anxiety. Before it's not there. So now. So, when we witness or see someone going through physical difficulty, mental difficulties, as a human, it's hard to believe, like we never say if someone falls down, oh great, I'm very happy, it's a wonderful day. We don't say that. We say, are you okay? That human nature comes up. Human nature comes up. Human nature comes up. Why it doesn't come up like that all the time? Because we have all kind of thought based on all kinds of things. That's why you are not able to tap into that ultimate human nature. It doesn't come up very often because so much been, it's like buried under the diamond, buried under the dirt. You can say it's not there, it's there, but you don't see, or it's covered by dirt. Or maybe diamond covered into like dirty cloth. What you see is dirty cloth, that's all you see. Inside there's diamond, wrapped diamond. Then maybe occasionally we open, then we see diamond. Usually we don't open, it's completely closed. Then like same like that. So, Maswebe Chamba, that Chamba is love, rise, that kind of like that mindset does not tolerate what you see, does not tolerate. It's like, you see, like unbearable. That's why love comes. Chambata, chamse. Chamse, that's what the way they translate in English called loving kindness. Loving kindness. Chamse, loving kindness. That's how they translate. I think last Wednesday we have some discussions. Champa literally means love. Chamse means like tse literally means when you write a letter called dear. Dear something, dear friend. The dear, probably there's the equivalent of tsewa in Tibetan word. Tsewa, dear. If there's a difference between, I was just wondering if there's a difference between love and dear. Love and dear. Not anyone dear. D-E-A-R, dear, when you say dear friend, the difference between dear and love, if there's different, maybe slightly different, so then Chamba literally means love, Tsewa means kindness. We write, Tibetan we write Tsewe, it's the equivalent of dear friend, Tsewe Tokcho, dear friend. If you translate that in English, that's called dear friend. So then in that context, Tse sounds like dear. The love, there's no need to discuss. Love is covered, the Chamba is love. There's no need discussions. Only the Tsewa. Tedaki teen tempe tsowa sola tene junguyos, tene tsowa tene junguyos. If you are bodhicitta, you don't need to see just, you don't need to see someone physically experiencing some difficulty mentally. You don't need to see that in order to generate compassion. No, because your understanding of complications is much deeper than that. And you see that in every person, every being. You don't need to see someone crying in order to tap into compassion. You don't need to see that because you see. So that's why the benefit of studying what is samsara in Buddhism, samsara. So then there you learn the complications is like, it's much more subtle than our understanding of complication. It's much more subtle and deeper. When you look around, everybody has the same issues. Everybody has same issues. So that becomes the foundation for your compassion and bodhicitta. You don't need to see someone falling down. Okay, so just think about how you define compassion. Just think. Yeah, you say about compassion, what it really means, what's the definition of compassion. Maybe it will help you to develop compassion. So then universal compassion, without understanding of samsara, there will be no universal compassion. Period. There will be no universal compassion. It's hard if you see, oh, she's doing so well, he's doing so well. It's hard to generate compassion for that person, hard. Because in your mind, it's doing so well. From the samsaric point of view, nobody's doing well. Nobody's doing well. There's nothing to be ashamed of. Shame about. Admit it. Admit that. Not be ashamed. No, so that's the fact. Oh, so that's why understanding of nature of samsara becomes the foundation for universal compassion. Okay, universal compassion. You can imagine each person you look, it becomes the conditional cause for your compassion. Can you imagine that? The heart feeling with compassion. That's peace. That is the true peace. That's the true peace. Anger is the true destroyer of peace of mind. Anger, we all know. Jealousy, not good. If you are seriously seeking peace of mind, jealousy become obstacles. Or pride, or all of them become obstacles. It's nothing to do with religious belief. It's just a fact. No, that dungaji dowa simje tamje narshimbo to besana maswe chamba. Maswe means tolerate. Maswe means opposite. How you say? Swe means tolerate. I tolerate heat. I tolerate cold. Opposite. Intolerance.
Intolerant?
Yeah. Intolerance, seeing somebody falling down. Intolerance. That's first. Then compassion, loving kindness rise. Based on loving kindness rise. 대다게 진입에 쏘아서 때는 중요해요. We say, oh, I don't know that person. I never met that person. So almost acted like, oh, we have no relationship. We have no relation. According to Mahayana Buddhism, we have relationship that goes very deep. We are all connected. It's not like we are not connected. No. We are connected in deeper level. We are all connected. So that helps you to develop compassion. Okay, we are having hard time recalling the kindness of others. We all do. Can act like, oh, I don't, that's not true. We all do. No, so there's nothing to be ashamed about admitting the fact. I don't remember like kindness of the people who pick up my garbage every week. I don't recall their kindness. I say, not recalling kindness, if you have choice, remember kindness, not remember kindness, which one's better? Remember kindness, that's better for you, that's good for you. Not remember kindness doesn't do anything good. Or you could say, oh, I pay for garbage, so why have to remember kindness? Yeah, so without others, you can't enjoy anything at all, anything. You cannot enjoy anything. The food that we eat, clothes that we wear, we don't make our clothes. We don't grow our food. Somebody else grows. But remember their kindness, it benefits you. It benefits you. So that's good things, that's good things. But not remembering kindness is not the best things. In Buddhism, particularly as a Buddhism as a whole, is not particularly true. Based on my teachings in Buddhism, that everybody is connected, in deeper level, connected. Yeah, if you're reading a book, then I need to mention when I do like this, then I'm talking, not his one is talking. I'm talking. If you're reading books, Sojuns like those are thin. Sojun Tanas, according to Sojun could mean like tradition. Sojun Tanas. This now like probably this here is not really tradition. Here it's more like the quintessential instructions. According to quintessential the instructions. Chamba the tinjil lo di humbedo tongdamni is. According to the teachings, you could say according to teachings or the instructions. Chamba the tinjil lo di humbedo tabni is. So there's two types of method how to increase loving kindness. How to increase loving kindness. There's two types of method. One is like set up Toman Rangimal. So this I said like just ask yourself questions. First place, how you become human? How you become human? How you become human? It's not like how is the apple tree in your backyard, how that become into existence. Somebody planted there, not maybe previous owner, then that's how it grows. Now the question is how you become human. What is the primary cause of being born as a human? Every living being you see, they are not all human. They are like animals. So how come they don't become human? How come you become human? No, there's thinking. That's called analytical meditation. Meditation doesn't mean you have to sit like this all the time. When you start to think, that's called analytical meditations. Why things are changing is impermanent. That's why it's changing. It's not because you are doing something wrong. Things change. There's the nature of impermanent. There's nothing to be afraid of. Everything change. Fashion change, interest change, people change, season change, everything change. Going against that, you are never going to win. You're never going to win. It's just your idea. It's just your idea that you don't like to see change. That's too bad. And you never win. So example like that. So now, Sekowa Tongman Nebanes. Or maybe all sentence, there's maybe too much to think about. Just focus on human. That story, like first human, Adam and Eve. Adam and Eve. Hard to say. I'm not sure what you think. I'm not sure. Adam and Eve, they eat apple or something like that. There has to be. I don't believe there's like something that we need to analyze and open our mind. We can't close our mind, sake of our own happiness, or for sake of our own enlightenment, our own liberations. We need to open our mind, need to think, like how you become human. Before this, I was 3 in California. I was tree, redwood in California, so then after this I become human. That's hard to believe. How tree become human. So you need to explain. So there's something to think about. So then, parents, grandparents, great-grandparents, then any names, parents, grandparents, great-grandparent, great-grandparent, it has to have. You can say, oh, I don't remember, I don't know what it's called. Doesn't mean it's not there. It has to be there. Your parents has parents, their parents are parents, their parents' parents, their parents' parents. So now I'm not sure. Science talk about how many millions of years the human existence. Human existence. How many years ago human began? Yeah, they're trying to figure it out. They analyze. They get something under the ground. So then, like even in Tibet, people don't remember, but then archaeology, they found some bone that indicate like that bone is like 3,000 years old. So there's the one way to look at. From the Buddhist point of view, that's what you call all mother sentient beings. Why you call that all mother sentient beings? That's like basically letting you know that everything you are connected with every living beings. You are connected. You can't just simply deny that. But if you're trying to deny that and trying to analyze. So that's the method number one. Sero Toma Mebane Rangi Mata Ni Ru Ni means relatives. Ni close relative, distant relative. Machu Besimchi Meba Tenguishi. So one has to remember. If somebody asks, does your life have a beginning? Does your life have a beginning? What do you say? You know, they are not asking, including Shakyamuni Buddha, all these great masters, none of them ask all of us to believe blindly. All they ask is to analyze. Use your brain, analyze. That's all they ask, analyze. So after you found it's true, then accept. So that's what we need to do. We need to analyze. Oh, does my life has a beginning? I don't remember. Just forget about beginningless time. I don't remember life before this. Like, you can't blame yourself. But I've been thinking, I've been taught about that sometimes. Maybe there's clue, tons of clue in this life, probably say something, but our attention is weak, unfortunately. We just 2 minutes gone, somewhere else. Here, a few seconds gone, here, a few seconds and there. Every day is moving, can't even remain on one object. I'm not sure how long it takes to milk the cow, milk the cow. When you milk the cow hard, no, I'm not sure how long it takes. 10 minutes, I'm not sure. Even during that period, our mind cannot sit on one single object. Let's say 5 minutes. Maybe for someone that's too much. Please talk about some seconds. Don't talk about minutes. I'm not saying I have any samadhi or concentrations. I don't. That's the fact, I don't. But in the teaching, it says, once your single-pointed concentrations get so strong, you almost feel like you can count every atom in that object, every atom in that object. That's how the power of your single-pointed concentration become. You feel like almost you can count every atom in that object. So right now I'm having a hard time just keeping there like minute. How to do easy. It's not that difficult how to do. Just look at. Now you already have mental pictures. Just close your eyes and just see how long. Ancient time, they have like now modern day you have like this called in the phone. They run like count seconds. What do you call timer?
Stopwatch.
Yeah, stopwatch. Just press. See. See. 0 or maybe a few seconds. Or maybe a few seconds. Oh, that proves that second can be expanded. If it's 0, it's going to be 0. There's nothing, even no seconds. Or maybe a few seconds. That is evidence. There's evidence that few seconds can be extended. Require effort. Yeah, effort. No effort, no gain. No effort, there will be no gain. Any gain requires some sort of effort. No effort, no actions, nothing accomplished, nothing accomplished. No action, nothing accomplished. Action, based on the size of the actions or effort, there will be result based on effort. But meanwhile, then your mind gets calmer and calmer and calmer because there's less thought. That you every day you enjoy some period of time, there will be less thought. Just one thought. Tā ngā dzū tētā gōmbā yīnā simjē tamjē lā tīn sōku wā shē tēs. The bottom line, remembering kindness and repaying the kindness, these are all needed for sake of your happiness. Remember kindness, repaying kindness, this is all needed in order to create happy family, happy community, happy countries. Recalling kindness, repaying kindness is very much needed. Otherwise, not remember kindness doesn't mean you don't receive kindness. Yeah, you do receive kindness, but you don't remember. Or even though you remember, you are not willing to pay back for some reasons or like that. So these are all, this is like remembering the kindness. Finally, I realized my life really doesn't have beginning. My life has no beginning. I can pinpoint. Talk to many people, nobody can pinpoint. Does that mean what are you going to say? If somebody asks you, your life is a beginning or no? What do you say? Now? This life. Does at least life has beginning? If somebody asks you, does your life has a beginning? What do you say? Yeah, people may say, I don't know. So that's not really the answer. But it's the answer, but it's not the really answer that you're looking for. There's many unanswered questions. When you look around, we are not all look same. Level of issues, we go through different degrees. Why was that? Oh, somebody just created. That's not good. If somebody created, they should create everybody happy, looks happy and joy, and why you create somebody like that is not like judging. It's just fact. It's just fact. So like why? Then you can shut people's mind. They start to think. They will start to think. You can't close their mind. That's their right. They will think. So many unanswered questions. The point is like solution will be it's not going to be limited. Solution is not going to be limited. There will be more solutions for the problem. There are more solutions. More possibilities, more ways to overcome. Otherwise, then limited, very limited, or everything about this life. So then you cannot blame people, certain people, why they think like certain kind of crazy ideas. But if it's just about this life, so then, yeah, probably the frustration, the irritations, anger, yeah, there's always potential to get out of hand, because your thinking is so limited. So just to think about, so I'm not, all the Buddhist masters never ask you to believe, you just need to think by yourself, okay, oh. Ngaju dedan gomba ina sinja tamjir tin se goba shedes, konzo dunga sur langnes, rangi dewa pa jintups. No, dunga. There's particular practice called Tong Len. Tong means offering your all goodness. Len means taking their difficulties. It's called Tong. And sometimes people just do send, just give. When they breathe all the positive things, they breathe. When they breathe in, so then breathe, there's Tonglen practice. You look up the Tonglen practice. This is all possible based on the understanding that you are connected with every living being. You receive so much for them, but you yourself give so much to them. But it's been like that. When you think about this life, you have mother and father. So like when you're born, you even don't know how to clean your nose, just forget about eating food. Then during that period of times, if there's compassion, loving kindness, compassion lacking, you will be not here. Finish. You survive out of these affections. Unconditional love, affections, especially from the mother. That's how you survive. So now when I think, I've come to this world like this, I don't remember. Just forget about beginning this time. Even this life, we are having a hard time remembering that. We now act like, I will just become like this, act like this. No, you don't become like that. When you come into this world, you even don't know how to clean your nose. That's how you become human. Then you grow up. Then you kind of forget, only focus on what they did wrong to me. They only focus on that, everything focus on that. All the sacrifice they make, you just forget them. And there's little things, so in Switzerland, yeah, a lot of people go to psychologists and so they are like experiencing, they're hurting, they are experiencing pain that's been created because it's like the bottom line is having hard time to let it go, And meanwhile, not knowing it's causing you so much pain, but you're still holding on that so tightly, not able to let it go, not able to practice loving kindness, compassion, not able to look at from the broader pictures. Then things get complicated. So then so it all boils down on ask yourself, is this life my life? So it is raised very good questions. How this began? Of course, like mother's egg, father's sperm. That's your body. So hard to imagine like that. If you put that into some bowl, there's no clue of body. That's what it is. Does that become like that? Then there's called consciousness. West you call brain or consciousness. So that's all there. Like what do you call, conception, conceive. It's all physical or it's talking about something else. Something to something to analyze. You can't just go along. So it's not. So now it's very clear. It's not just physical thing. You think you are thinking. What is that? You can say brain does not. Brain is physical, right? Brain is physical. How's about if all is brain? How come that you think about your hometown? You're already there. That means your brain goes there. Then your brain divided. One brain goes to hometown. One brain goes to Whole Foods. Right now, when I think of Sikkim, my hometown, my mind is already there. Walking into the house and noticing, oh, this, that, everything. Is that brain? So then somebody needs to explain, like, do brain travel? Lightning speed. If not, then what is that? That's the thought. It's the thought that travels, thought. When that thought becomes existent during the conceptions, or after like maybe 1 year, 2 years, no, it's right. It's there. It is there right from the beginning. It's right there. So now the question, where did that come from? So that's like important question, where that awareness come from? Or it is caused by some material things. That's impossible. Awareness cannot be caused by material things. It is not material things. Or somebody say space caused this. That's hard to believe. This caused the wood turns into bread. This is made out of wood. If somebody says, oh, this is like just made out of space, nobody believes that. It's against the law of causality. So now that awareness is there, so then where that, maybe it has moment, first, second, third moment. Now the first moment of the awareness comes from where? That's the Buddhist philosophy. How to prove there is something before this. That's the Buddhist philosophy. I'm not making this up. It's been written in the Buddhist epistemology. So there's like intensive, detailed explanations. So that's how you think about life before this. So now, if something goes on, what? This body, the body doesn't go. Next time, nobody calls you. If you become human, you are not going to be called Geshe Gelek. You are going to be called somebody else, someone else, something else. So then what goes on? Maybe awareness. That's the one probably continues. Maybe get another new house like this. So it changed. It changed. It's like as a ever wander travelers, changing accommodations, different types like like that. So why I'm saying all of this? This is the method how to develop loving kindness through connections. This is the first method, through connections. Recognizing the connections, then recalling the kindness, then repaying the kindness helps you to develop loving kindness. So you could say meditation, instructions, whatever you call, that's the method. The second method, simje shenje jarang da chiksungsu dunga nyungwa shepa simje shenje. This is simje shenje, simje shen beings, other beings. Rang da chiksungsu dunga nyungwa shepa chijis. As I said, everyone's having issues. Don't ever think that, oh, that person looks so great, like no issue. No, everyone has issues. So this is the fundamental things. Dunga tamutsame midejings. And I said this probably now more than probably close to 100,000 times, giving last 25 years. And this is important. We don't necessarily remember that. If you remember that, then that helps. Dunga tamutsame midejing, regardless Buddhist, non-Buddhist, atheist, believer, not believer. Nobody wants any types of suffering. Nobody. What is that? That's the fact. That is the fact. It's nothing to do with religious belief. I'm having a hard time. Just go around ask. Do you like suffering? What people say. What they say. You will get your answer, what they say. That is the fact. Nobody is content by pleasure or happiness or joy. Nobody, including yourself. What is that? That's the fact. Based on that fact, there's no difference between me and you. We are same thing. I'm looking for every single second something good. You do the same thing. So, based on that fact, what is the best approach to connect with other person? What is the best approach to connect with that person? What's the best approach? Give what they want. That's good. They are not going to become your enemy. If not, restrain, destroying what they're looking for. Nothing to do with religion, that's the fact. Therefore, wish them to be happy, joyful, happy. You get immense benefit. You get immense benefit. You don't need to tell, you don't need to go to person, oh, I wish you happy, or you wish you have all the happiness. Don't need to go thinking through the meditations. No. Meditation on bodhicitta, so then you're meditating mentally, there's your, so how we get into argument, how we become, get into fight, how we don't get along, think about it. Nobody's giving nobody what they're looking for. Everybody's giving them something they're not looking for. That's why people get in a fight. You say something that person don't like, and that person will say something that you don't like. Meanwhile, nobody has peace, nobody has happiness. So, I think now time to wake up, maybe to think a little bit. So that's the fact. Is this easy? No, it's very, very difficult. It's not easy. It's not easy. It's not a piece of cake. It's very difficult. It requires effort. It requires mindfulness. Is there any benefit? Yeah, there's a lot of benefit. There's so much benefit. There's so much benefit. But it's not easy. It's not easy. Lenye dunga balap actions of people. We just talk about people. We just forget all sentient beings. Just talk about human. Is driven by thought. It's not always peaceful thought. Unfortunately, most of the time, it's like disturbing thought. It's not weak, strong, produce strong actions. Therefore, it's difficult. It's difficult to practice, difficult to see, oh, you and me, we are same. Based on this fact, we are same. You're looking for peace, I'm looking for peace, you're looking for happiness, I'm looking for happiness. You're trying to avoid suffering, I'm trying to avoid suffering. That mindset it's not there because there's actions that produced by disturbing thought it's like wild, it's like It's like almost like wild wave of oceans. It's not calm wave. So then you are there trying to juggle your life and try to then push here, put down there, here, there. That's why it's not easy. Doesn't mean there's no benefit. There's a lot of benefit if you think like that. If you think like there's a lot of benefit, but it's not easy because that, oh, it's not easy because I'm so weak. No, it's nothing to do with you. It's a fact. Oh, le tang ni mong, balong tatu to le tang ni mong, le actions, ni mong, disturbing thought. These are like waves. It comes like wave, wild wave. It doesn't come like, oh, hello there. Yeah, because the high honey, when you need that honey, it's gone. When you argument, then there's no honey. Where's honey gone? Where's honey went? There's no honey. So when you say hi honey, that means you are at peace. Everybody's doing well, So nobody calls honey when they're in argument. Nobody calls. There's many words to call. Hi honey, hi sweetie, or sweetheart, and all this call like there are many things. But when you desperately need, it's not there. Why? Disturbing thought comes like wild wave. An action produced by that. It's not like hello, it's like screaming, shouting. Meanwhile, your peace of mind is long gone. It's finished. It's over. After that, you don't feel good. What happened? We don't have much tools. We don't just breathe, sit back and think. We don't do that. We just react. And then when you remember the result, it's too late, it's too bad, there's nothing. So meditation helps you to think, and like calculate precisely the outcome of your situation that you're in, you're thinking. Then maybe that's how you, I want to scream, but no, that's the want to scream, that thought slowly died down because you are thinking, eventually you just let it go. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. You realize it's not worth it. So, it needs a lot of tools, that's why it's not easy. He's always said, you need to understand everyone has issues. Don't ever think that nobody is issue. Everyone has issues. Meaning, according to Buddhism, everybody is struggling. It's nothing to do with the amount of wealth you possess. It's nothing to do with the education you have. It's nothing to do with the title you possess. It's nothing to do with that. Life itself is complicated. It comes with a complication. You need to understand that, not just your life, every life. According to American constitutions, all men create equal. I'm not sure what that really means, but equal. All men create equal. So Bodhicitta here talks about equal. American constitution, all men created equals. Danyam is here. Danyam is same, as I just mentioned, same based on what is fact. You're looking every single second. You're looking something good. That's your right, and you have moral responsibility to achieve that. You have moral responsibility to help yourself to achieve that. That's your right. That everyone has. That's the fact. Therefore, based on that fact, everybody's equal. I can't judge, I'm Buddhist, that person not Buddhist. That's stupid things to do. That's not good things to do, What is important things is to recognize that everybody is looking for something good. That is important thing to recognize. So that's why I call Danyam is equal. based on that fact. Rang chinzi ji nimi da shen chinzi ji pyo so gumju teza. Rang chinzi ji nimi. I think this mindset, we have all kinds of mindset. The particular mindset, there's a way, oh, everything has to be about me. I think that's not the best way to survive peacefully in this world. And first of all, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. It's just you are just deluded in your idea, deluded. And that meaning you are not willing to give anything. You just want to receive, that's all you want to do. Then not meanwhile not realizing other person also want something too. So then that's not chinzi. So what they say, selfish. It's nothing to do with taking care of yourself. According to their teaching, taking care of yourself is not negative. That's your moral responsibility. You have to take care of yourself. There's nothing wrong. Selfish, it means something different. Selfish means something different. You only think about yourself, that's all. You only think about yourself. Oh, there's nothing for others, there's nothing for others. That's not the way to survive peacefully in this life. It's not. You need to be fair. I want something, give me something. You want something, I will give you something. Be fair. Be fair. So this selfish attitude is not fair. Not fair. So there's something need to be handled. Sooner or later, something need to be handled. So, simje tamje that rang chinzi nimik. Nimi means downfall. Just thinking of yourself, there's a lot of downfall. You need to recognize that. The benefit of cherishing others, that's something to think about too. Benefit of cherishing others. We are all yearning for love, care, affections. Don't ever think you are the only one who deserves that. No good. The relationship become complicated. Friendship become complicated because you are not giving anything. Just taking, and then you reach to the point, other person, the well is completely dry up. There's nothing to give. There's no even one drop to give, it's all dry up. So you're not going to receive you're not going to longer receive anything because that person there's nothing to give. So sake of your own happiness, so need to be at least fair, if not more. So that's called like selfish attitude, meditating, meaning, thinking, same thing, meditating, thinking, same thing. Except single-pointed meditation is not thinking, it's just focusing. There's a different types of meditations. Meditation does not mean single-pointed meditation. There's a mistake. Meditation, thinking can be productive meditation, thinking. Single-pointed meditation, no thinking, just focusing. Other meditation, reviewing what I read or thinking, reviewing them, that's called review meditations. Analyzing, that's called analytical meditations. Meaning, thinking, a lot of thinking is needed. Before you react, take your time, breathe, sit back and think, is it worth it? So, you have experience, I have experience. So a long time ago, then I stopped. Switzerland, Buddhist monk, Geshe, that's me. So then there's like another psychologist got into fight. Not really physical fight, but so when you need Dharma, it's not there. Psychology helping people who are struggling mentally. So because of this, like we have this idea, or I don't like people don't take me seriously, I don't respect. And how that comes, we don't analyze that. That's just, maybe being bossy or maybe being arrogant or maybe being tough, or there's maybe way to achieve, but actually it's totally wrong method to achieve that. And not just that, then, like even destroying your peace of mind. So I think the best thing, the meditation really helps. When you more you meditate, then the reacting right away will minimize. Somebody says something, you don't want to respond right away, you are thinking. Thinking, you manage to digest what you want to say. It's already there. It's not coming from here. It just disappeared by your thinking. Meanwhile, the atmosphere is much better. There's no fire. There's only one fire. There's no true fire, only one fire. So that fire will die down because if there's nothing else to burn. So meaning that nobody's burning. One thing you hear, doing the analytical meditation on the downside of selfish. Selfish doesn't mean take care of yourself. There's no negative things. Of course, we have to take care of ourselves. The selfish means just thinking about yourself. That's the selfish. That mindset doesn't create happiness. Okay? So next time, please, when you teach somebody else, please explain. Rang Jinji. Rang. Yeah, sounds very much like Rang Jinji, cherishing yourself. When you literally translate, if you don't understand the meaning, you may end up saying, oh, cherishing yourself is the bad thing. It's not bad thing. Then what they're saying, literally worded like that, what it means? It means like thinking only about yourself. That kind of mindset is not good. Need to think about other people's need too, not just focus on your need only. So that become, your life become more complicated. So next time when you explain, please, do that. Ngazu talon dinyi la dinyi kang weishi somebody nyamsu loro mase dinyi sunde nyamsu la chos. So these are the two methods how to. First one is through connections. Meeting on connections. Start with life, this life. Trying to figuring out this life, how it began. It does is a beginning. That's hard, having hard time. Or how about your parent, a grandparent, great-grandparent? How far you can go? Well, I can only go 7 generations. Then after that, disappear? No, it continues, but you don't remember. It continues. In that case, maybe all human is probably connected, somewhere connected. You can't just say, you can deny this because simply you don't remember. Many things in day-to-day life we don't remember. That happens, can't deny. So there's the first method. Second, there is equal. We are all equal, based on every person looking for happiness. Same like you, based on that fact, equal. So that's how the Mayas are teaching all living beings create equally. Much bigger than American constitutions. All men are created equally. That's not quite fair. There's more. There's not just men. There's all kinds of people, right? Oh yeah. So then time is over now. So see you next Wednesday. Thank you for coming. Thank you.
Please turn to page 235 and 236 and read the general dedication prayers, stanzas 1 through 5. Gewa ji nu du da Lama Sangye Rugyune Dowa Chikyang Malupa Dei Sala Gerpasho Janchu Sencho Rinpoche Ma Ke Panam Ke Gyurchik Ke Wanyam Pa Me Payam Gone Gondu Pewasho Jampel Power Jita Kempada Kudu Zampo Deyon Dejinte Deda Kungi Jesu Dalochir Gewa Dida Tancherab Tungo Dusun Shepe Gewa Tancheki Noa Gala Chotunga Pade Dashe Gewe Tsawa Di Kunkyang Sampo Churchurab Tungo Wagi Dagi Jine Sape Gewa Di Tendando Wa Kunla Gampedang Kepa Jetsun Lo Sanda Pai Tempe Nimpo Rindu Selje Sho. Then on 245, the short log life prayer for His Holiness. Gandhi Rawe Korwe Shinkandi Pendande Wa Malu Junwene Chenre Zigwan Tenzing Yatsui Shape Site Bardu Tengyu Chi. Then 245, the prayer for Sarah J. Kenza Rinpoche Jisan Lo Sandak. Jonu Ie Nalawa Jotu Awa Tare Tsembara Zopa Lo Sangyewe Deton Le Pelchok Josun Gengyu Lama Sowa De. Then the inside back cover for Lama Zopa Rinpoche, fearless teacher and assembly of the children of the victorious one, Shravakas and Pratyeka Buddhas, victorious Losang, father and sons, along with the lineage masters, all the objects of refuge of the infinite lands, please bestow the virtue and goodness of accomplishing this prayer here and now. Holding and spreading the Muni's precious and complete teachings through explanation and practice, you wear the armor of patience that is never discouraged. Incomparable venerable Guru, to you I make request. While striving single-pointedly for the sake of the victorious one's teachings, the sole gateway through which all benefit and happiness emerge, and from other living beings, you suddenly departed to peace. What a great loss! Nevertheless, through the undeceiving truth of the blessings of the ocean of the three jewels, and the great waves of bodhicitta of the children of victorious ones, may the smile of a reincarnation swiftly beam in glory for fortunate disciples. And then the long life prayer for Geshe. Gebelam la dempen demper cho leshe damper tewe ni moje chiki zawa min ton shenen chok dapa powe lama zapten chi. Supreme Guide, you lead us on the many paths of virtue. A shining sun, you give us the best of excellent explanations. Supreme virtuous friend, you are constant Dharma companion. Lama, who has renounced fame, may you ever remain. And then the long life prayer for Geshe. Sample. Gewe chuki ba chara tenchin, pel den la me danya nin la chang, zamper jawe nin tsen da jepe, shenen chepo kutserav tenchi. You who have steadfast imprints of virtuous qualities and keep the instructions of the glorious Guru in your heart, you who pass day and night with noble activities, great virtuous friend, may you have a very long life. And then 7 Tara mantras for all beings. Om tare tu re so ha. 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 Om tare tu re so ha.
Good night, everyone. Happy Valentine's Day. Sleep tight.
Day. Bye.